Well, hello guys, and thanks for joining us on this adventure. This is a Thursday morning. It's 6:55 a.m. Temperature is about 73 degrees, and the humidity is at 100%. So it is gonna be hot today and muggy. Nonetheless, we're gonna get out and try to enjoy the day. I'm gonna go on a trail that I've not been on in a couple of years. It's not a very big trail, not a very long trail. When we hiked it about 2 years ago, I think it was about 10 or 11 miles. I'm not going to do the entire trail today, just out for a day hike, but the trail is the Wallen Ridge Trail. I'm going to try to go up there and see, with the leaves still on as thick and heavy as they are right now. I'm not sure how well the views are going to be, but we're going to try it anyway, and we wanted to bring you along with us on this adventure. So thanks for joining us, and let's get the day started. Awesome views over here this morning. Fog still laying in the valley just a little bit. It's going to be a beautiful day. A little bit overcast, but otherwise going to be beautiful. Let's get to it. Well, hey guys, we are getting ready to get on trail here. As you can see from the sign, the Love Lady Gap Wallen Ridge Trail is where we're at. As I said earlier, we've been on this trail before. It's been about 2 years ago, I think. We hiked this entire thing. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was somewhere around about 10 or 11 miles. all the way through. That's not an out and back. That was from this end all the way to the other end. What our plan is today is we're going to hike out. I don't know, we might go halfway or maybe less or something. We're just going to get out and enjoy the day, probably do lunch and some coffee on trail, that sort of thing. But this is a nice trail. There are some pretty decent views out here. But like I said earlier, I'm not sure with all the foliage and the trees, the leaves and stuff still on the trees. I'm not sure how many of the views we're going to be able to really get. But we'll do our best to get you some good views and some good video. But anyway, let's get on trail and let's get going. Hey guys, on trail out here. Probably been on trail for a couple of hours now, I guess. Just hiking around, been taking a lot of photos, a lot of video. Daniel is on ahead of me up through there somewhere. I think he was going to go up there and get some pictures and stuff. Pretty trail through here. We just been kicking through here, taking our time. We've not really been in any hurry at all, just enjoying the day. As I said earlier, it is very muggy. Humidity still at 100%, and I think the temperature is already over 80 already this morning. However, we are walking this ridge trail through here, and so we're right on top of the crest of the mountain, and so we're getting a lot of air and a lot of wind coming up over the mountain, so that is keeping it pretty cool. But again, we've been on trail, I guess, a couple hours now, just taking our time, walking through here, just having conversation, enjoying the scenery, those sort of things. Just wanted to jump on here and give you a bit of an update and let you know what we're doing. We're probably going to hike on out. We've got a couple hours. I think it's about 10 o'clock right now.
We've got a couple more hours before we probably decide to even take lunch. If we do, I think that's my plan, at least anyway, is to take lunch and sit down and just have some conversation with you guys. But anyway, we're going to get on back on trail here and head on out this way. I think there is a spot out here where there is a cell phone tower, which I think will give us some pretty decent views so far walking this ridge line. Where the foliage is so green and so thick right now, we still can't really get any good views. There's some great views if we could get them, but you just can't get them up here, where we're at right now with this time of year with the foliage on. So our plan is, once we get out here, I think where this cell tower is, I know there's some spots out there where it sort of opens up. And I'm pretty sure we can get some views. I'll get some images and some video, and we will add them to this video. But again, we want to thank you for just coming along with us, and let's get back on trail.
Not sure what type of mushroom that is. Again, not an herbalist, but I definitely know it's not eatable, or as my wife likes to correct me and say, edible. Not sure if you can see that, guys, but it almost looks like a face on top of this mushroom. Pretty cool. Anyway, hope that's showing up pretty good. Looks like it is. Nice day out here today. I am heading up the trail now to try and catch up with Daniel. I stopped and did some recording and shot a few videos. Daniel went on ahead to see what he could get into ahead of us up here, but I'm gonna head on up here and see if I can find Daniel. Well, guys, we stopped here just to take a break. Took a pack off, piddled around. I had to charge up my phone. Battery was about dead. We just stopped here and was taking it easy, but there is just a rock and a big old tree and stuff here. Let me turn this camera around and I'll show you that. There's some big old rocks right here. You can see right there. I think the last time we were up here, but as I said, that's been a couple of years ago, I think it was. But there are some places around here. Almost looks like somebody may have camped at one time. That moss on the side of this rock is pretty cool though. Almost looks like it's camouflaged itself. It's pretty neat looking, as you can see. I guess that's showing up pretty good, looks like. But you can see this rock goes back under there quite a ways. The way these rocks are formed right here is why we believe somebody at some point had been camping up here. Looked like they'd made them maybe a little fire pit right here, and I guess possibly could have camped right here under this rock. I'm not sure how well that's showing up, back up a little bit here. There's plenty. You can see the overhang here. It comes quite a bit. There's plenty of room up under here. If I get up under here and sort of squat down here and show you right above me, you can see that rock. But it looks like somebody has had a fire pit here at one point and sort of camped out, maybe back up under here. But anyway, just wanted to show you that. Can't really see any views from here. You might catch a glimpse of the mountain in the background through the trees there. Big oak tree over here that we were looking at. We were debating on how old this thing is. Daniel standing beside of it there, give you an idea of its size. Pretty big tree. Pretty good size.
Thing's massive, buddy.
Yeah, pretty big tree. How old y'all think it is? Let us know. I'm gonna say it's older than me and Daniel put together, and we'll let you all figure that out. Anyway, time to get back on trail. Hey guys, we're still on trail here. It is about 12 o'clock, I think, maybe a little after. I'm not sure. I didn't even look at the time. I know it's close to 12. We decided to just stop here and go ahead and take some lunch. We may travel on further, or we may start trekking our way out of here. We just came out for a day hike anyway, but we're going to set up here and probably eat a little bit of lunch, maybe drink some coffee, and decide what we're going to do from there. We may hike on out. There's quite a bit of trail left if we want to keep going, or we may just head on back out of here the way we came. But anyway, we're going to grab some lunch. Well, as you can see, guys, set up here, gonna eat some lunch. Same thing I guess I had in the not the last video, but the first video is Mountain House chicken teriyaki. Again, if you've not tried one of these things, they are pretty good. We're gonna get set up here and do some lunch, and then we'll get back on trail. Gonna get some water boiling here and get this meal going. I need a windscreen though, and I didn't bring one.
That's my problem.
Yeah, I didn't bring one.
I need one.
Always make sure you take the moisture packet out because they don't taste very good. And you're not supposed to eat them anyway. One of the things I usually do, guys, is I bring this. This is just a little deal I made, a little mountain house, or these freeze-dried meals, just a little koozie that it goes down in. This is just that Mylar insulated bubble wrap, and I just sort of cut it to the pattern I wanted, taped it together here. It was one long piece. I just folded it over, taped it, flared the bottom out so that when you've got something in it, it'll sort of sit flat. And I've just put some Velcro on it, piece there, piece on both sides. That way when it's open, it'll stay open so that's not flopping around. And I just put the meal down in it. That way when you pour the water in it, you won't burn yourself. You can hold it, it's not hot, that sort of thing. Works pretty well.
Works better in the wintertime.
Yeah, and it works really well in the winter. Your meal will cool down really quick in the wintertime. If you keep it in one of these, it will stay hot for a very long time. We've put it to the test before, and it does work. So anyway, very important, always pick up your garbage. Everything you pack in, pack out. I do have a garbage bag in there. I've got a heavy duty Ziploc type baggie that I keep in my pack just for that purpose, for garbage. However, I've only got these couple pieces. I'm just going to stuff it in here and leave it. Since this is just a day hike, if we were out here overnight, I might do it different, put it in the garbage bag, keep it all collected up. But for now, I'm just going to throw it in there. Same thing with the Mountain House meal. Once I'm done, I'll probably just leave it in this Mylar bag, seal it up, slide it right down in the back of my pack, setting up. Nothing will spill out of it anyway, but I just kind of leave it like that. It's been pretty much overcast about most of the day. I got up about 5:30 this morning, took the dog out, and I could count the stars in the sky. I went back out about 5 after, took the dog out again before I left, and it was cloudy. You couldn't see a star in the sky. Been overcast all day up here, which has helped a little bit. The sun isn't beating right down on you. Plus, where we've been walking the crest of this mountain the whole way, the ridge, the wind's been blowing over this ridge, and it's been keeping us pretty cool. So all in all, it's not been a bad day. Daniel just said it's 73 degrees, so that's not bad.
We're on top of the mountain.
I'm not sure what the elevation is here. I didn't look before coming on the trip up.
Elevation 2,752 feet.
2,752 feet elevation. And so it is a little cooler up here, which is nice. Now we'll let that set for a few minutes and rehydrate, and we'll be ready to eat. Well, guys, it's time to eat. Gonna get started on this mountain house. It looks like it's hydrated well. Gonna dig into it, so see how it tastes. Give you a look at it. I guess you can see that. Looks pretty good. Tastes pretty good. Hydrates really well too. This is one of the few of them that I think hydrates really well. Some of the other ones that have the chicken and the beef in it doesn't seem to, they seem to be real chewy. This one isn't really that way. The chicken hydrates really good. Tastes really well. Hey guys, just finished up eating here. Me and Daniel both, I think, ate a mountain house, and we just finished up. We're getting ready to sort of clean up, pack up, and make our way back out of here. But this will be, I guess, the third video that I've done on the channel, and so I just thought this would be a good time to kind of introduce myself and let you sort of know who I am. My name is Sean, and I've always liked getting outdoors, that sort of stuff. Worked outdoors for many years, from the time I was 17 until I was probably, I don't know, mid-30s, late 30s, somewhere in there. Worked outside, did tree work, that sort of stuff. I've always loved getting outdoors, and so that's kind of what we're going to do on this channel, is just get out, enjoy nature, enjoy you know, the creation that Yahweh has given us. I used to do a lot of running a few years ago. Weighed probably about 170 pounds, was running about 40 miles a week on average, that sort of thing, and had a heart issue, had a heart palpitation that got to where I didn't have any energy, couldn't do anything. So I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to get out and do what little I get to do now. But anyway, the doctor got me on some medication, sort of got that lined out, and so part of what I'm trying to do and what I'm looking to do is to get out, as I said, and enjoy nature, enjoy what Yahweh has given us, but also at the same time try to get back in better shape than what I am. I've gotten way out of shape over the years, and trying to work on that. But on this channel, what we want to do is get out and enjoy nature and enjoy the mountains. We do live in the Appalachian Mountains. We're surrounded by them, deep in the heart of them, and so hence the name Bill Hilly Adventures. I've often said we're not just hillbillies, we're from so far back in the hills, we're Bill Hillies. But anyway, just wanted to take a few minutes and sort of talk with you, introduce myself, let you know who I am, and what we intend to do with this channel, which is to get out, enjoy nature, do some hikes, do some camping, do some overnight adventures, maybe some multi-day adventures in the future. But it's just great to be able to get out here and get away from everything. As you know, if you've lived more than a minute in the world we're in today, you know there's a lot of chaos, a lot of turmoil out there. There's a lot of crazy things going on. Politically, things are just unstable at best. Financially, you know, it's up, it's down. Who knows what tomorrow holds from a financial perspective. From a civil perspective, there's a lot of unrest in the country and even around the world for that matter. So it's good to be able to come out here, to get out here, and to just sort of get away from it all, disconnect, spend some time in nature, and just sort of forget about all that other stuff for a while. So that's kind of why I like to get out here and get away. It's a good opportunity for me to clear my mind. The last probably, well, I've been in ministry. I've been a believer in Yahweh for probably about the last 26, almost 27 years. Spent probably about 24 years of that in active ministry. Did some evangelizing, pastoring, that sort of thing. The last probably 6.5 years I pastored, and I've sort of come out of that, and just been enjoying nature and that sort of thing. But anyway, just wanted to jump on here and have a little bit of some conversation, sort of let you know who I am, what we're going to do on the channel, sort of what we hope to achieve, what we hope to accomplish is, again, to get out into nature and just take you folks with us, and hopefully you enjoy the content. And if you do, we would just ask that you hit the like button, subscribe, share the content, help us get it out there so other people can enjoy it. And but we're gonna go ahead and get cleaned up here and start getting back on trail, working our way out of here. I think it's roughly right now about 1 o'clock. The weather has held out pretty good today overall. It's been overcast most of the day, which has held the sun back from beaming straight down on us. I think the temperature is somewhere around about 73, 74, and as I said earlier, you know, walking this ridge line, there's quite a bit of breeze coming across the top of this ridge. That's kept it pretty cool today, so that's felt real good. But anyway, we're going to get cleaned up. We're going to get out of here, and I'll bring you back when we get a little further out here on trail. Well, hey guys, we are done with lunch. We're packed up, cleaned up, made sure we got all our garbage. We do practice, you know, leave no trace. Whatever we pack in, we pack out. We have even at times picked up other people's trash that we've seen along the way. But we finished up, we cleaned up all our stuff. We've gotten packed up here. We're getting ready to get back on the trail, and we're gonna head back out toward the vehicle. I know we'd talked earlier about maybe trying to get to a place to where we could get some views and be able to see out off this mountain, because there are some great views in the fall time of the year when the leaves are off the tree, but it's just so thick up here. The canopy on the trees is just so thick right now. I mean, there's spots you can see here and there, but there's no way to really get any good pictures or good video. So we unfortunately weren't able to get any good you know, good views of the video, that sort of stuff. But nonetheless, we've had a good time out on trail today, and we're gonna go ahead and grab our stuff and head on out. We will bring you back when we get out here on trail. Well, we're on trail here, making our way out, and they say that you run into some strange things in the woods. We were just walking along, and there's this old big dead tree laying here, and I don't know if you can see what I see in it, but I'm going to show you on camera here. I'm going to turn this around and show you what I'm talking about. Don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to turn it, and hopefully you can see that what looks like a face in this log. I don't know if you can see that, but I just happened to look over as I was walking, and I thought that looks like a face, and you can see it.
Looks like Bigfoot.
Looks like 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth. Even looks like, see if I can get over here to it, even looks like right here or 2 teeth. Anyway, thought that was pretty neat looking. Was gonna try and get a shot of it. This old gnarly log here. Back up a little bit where you can see some of it. Just an old gnarly log laying there right next to the trail. We were just walking down through here, and we were chatting as we went, just taking our time. I just happened to look over and see that right there, so just wanted to get that on film. Okay guys, we are still on trail. We're working our way out of here, just trekking through the woods. And again, you know, sometimes they say you see the strangest things in the woods. And once again, I want to show you something else that I just walked up on sort of randomly here, right off the side of the trail. But I'm gonna turn this around and I'm gonna give you a picture, a shot of what I'm talking about. Okay, out there, what we looked at looked like Sasquatch or whatever. To me, I hope you can see that. I hope it's coming through real good. To me, that looks like the big snout of a bear or something hanging off this old dead log here you can see. I'll pull back and let you see. It's just an old dead log sticking up in the air that's been cut and laid down over the hill there. And it just takes off down the hill. But just happened to see this as I was walking by, and again, to me, just looks like the face of a bear, maybe, I don't know, a dog or something. But again, you know, they say you see the strangest things in the woods, and I think today has been one of those days. But I was just thinking earlier, we were out on this trail about 2 years ago, and if I can find the footage, I think I've got it, I'll roll it in here, of another tree that we found on this trail. And we also found some tree painting is the only way I know to describe it, where someone had painted this odd looking symbol or object on the tree. I tried to do a little bit of research to see if I could find out what it was. I was never able to really find out what it was. I don't know, but it was a strange looking, and this trail just seems to be that you just seem to find odd things. You know, they say you'll find some of the oddest things just out and about in the woods. So anyway, we're gonna make our way out of here. Walking along here, seen this big old tree here. rotting at the base. Thought I might go see if there might be anything living in it. Pretty gnarly looking at the base here. Try to zoom in on it here and show you. Get a little closer maybe. How old, guys, you think this tree is? I'm gonna guess pretty old. As you can see here, the whole thing is hollowed out quite a bit. Let's turn the camera around. Anyway, pretty gnarly looking tree. Just thought I'd try and get that on video. But we are at the moment almost out. We've got a little ways to go. I don't know how much further. We've got a hill to get up right up here, and then I don't know, maybe a half a mile more, something like that. Anyway, we get up there, I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try and zoom in on this little thing right here. I'm not sure if I can get zoomed in and keep a good enough quality here with just on my phone. We were hiking out and just wanted to stop and see if I could get this on video here. I don't know if you can see that big old gnarly knot on that tree. Okay, guys, we're still walking out of here. We're almost out. We ain't got much further to go before we'll be out of here, back to the vehicle. Again, been a nice day to just get out and kick around in the woods, to just get away from everything and enjoy what our Heavenly Father Yahweh has given us. But it's been a great day. We do appreciate you coming along on the journey with us. We hope to keep putting out some more content as we go. A video, actually, at the time of filming this video, this is Thursday, we have a video that's going to drop this evening, tonight, I think at 7 on the channel, and that one is just a quick another day hike where we were out. We went up to the lake, was trying to scout out a couple of places, potential new campsites to camp at. That video will drop on 8/8, I believe is the date, which is today. So go check that out if you haven't already. But we're gonna work our way on out of here toward the car. We don't have a lot further to go. When we get out that way, I'll bring you back. Well, guys, as you can see, we've made it back to the vehicle without incident. Been a pretty good day. Been a good day to be in the woods for sure. We're glad that you chose to come along with us. Again, a little bit disappointing in that we weren't able to really get any real good views as far as looking off the mountain down into the valley. There are some really nice views down through there. Hopefully next time maybe we can get back up here in the fall and maybe get some video of some of that. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that I have some old footage from when we were up here a couple of years ago, and what I may do is try to just roll some of that in there and show you some of the views that way, since we weren't able to get any today. But we're going to pack this stuff up. We're going to get on the road. We're going to head home and get a shower and a good cup of coffee. Thank you for joining us on this adventure and going with us. Again, check us out. If you like the content, subscribe, like the videos, and if you would, share them. It helps us out tremendously. Helps us share the content with other people, and we do appreciate your support. And I'll bring you back when we get heading down the road here and maybe show you some scenery on the way out of here. Okay guys, let's wrap this adventure up. Getting in the car here, going to head off the mountain and head home. We want to again thank you for coming with us, for joining us on this adventure, and we do appreciate it. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up and head down the mountain. Hey guys, just wanted to jump back on here, and we're going to go ahead and end this video here. We just want to thank you for coming along with us on this adventure. We want to thank you if you have already subscribed to Bill Hilly Adventures. We appreciate it. If you haven't, please do so. We would really appreciate it. If you like the content, please like it, share it. It helps us out on YouTube. But we are thankful that you are along on this journey with us. And this adventure today didn't quite accomplish everything we set out to do. We were hoping for some better views from the mountaintop, but the foliage was just too thick really to get any good video. We tried a couple of times, but there was just too much foliage. So I probably won't upload any of those. I will show some pictures and some other things, of course, in this video. But again, we appreciate you coming along with us, and I'm getting close to home, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off on here, and hope to see you on the next adventure.